Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location in which you are. Only for Ashafo, Mema Munina Kwaba, Eba, BWF Solicitors Legal Hours, so, and then anope, so, whether trade ampo ase, and I'm not domini homobo intino, yenya emkwa, yenya hode, na yedi said you may be esa edia bremu bium. Madam Asinsu bium say, Yamia wa domna utumi be shayim bia, enye. Miss Red, kakra better with him say, ya no abomodia no achiche. And then so ye kwa file by na in himself. The BIA ye the name to form near Shenyoma air question on the assistant say at Tacitas near the Aba, Abedi Hunkita, who send a bear, a bebuao, na abuame, a wo pine be so. Miss Remon, ye and Tibia, ye quaba nemo bomodia, ubaswa, no ache, na ubinso, and saka. Me tramming home abasisia, Montreal.
Ye fair ma ye wo London. Ye jia basobodie bebree. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eya abofrahwe mu, awaregya ye ho twema mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care, any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu. Enu ntini yetu yembo asima wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu na osanso ye member na kyerɛ sɛ ɛba no sɛ ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kra. Wope advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsɛmsɛm kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner eye member na wasa gina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se ye taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nonsia eye 9:30 a.m. kosi 6 p.m. Ena memene danso eye appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 a.m. kosi 4 p.m. Ye wo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground nso a eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office, ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law ho yi. Na osan yo bi a otai kasa ewo radio any TV so for Ghanaian law.
Oniadofo ni ahwefo mesa mama kwa babiom eba yedwumedi a yede mamo de bia efiada eye BWF Solicitors Legal Hour. Mesa damasen so ene to de bia na ensem a ekoso no na ye to ye boase na ahwese ne etie. Na ene ebi ne yetu meka ede akwa akofa banansa na meti mensem ne ho kakra akyerewo adekode ene ye ba besua no. Mesre se mombo modi anamon she na me resource person ne menya no ye pemu na nkasa mema wabeyi ne ho edi kakra na ono so de nchi akese na tinka kese ama ehwefo ne etiefo nyina na owie ya na afi mensam a mewa ene mesusu se ye ba bedi ho nkoma beboa ye nyina na afi mde abetudwa na yetumi edi ho nkoma enti uncle ben pacho me ma good morning.
Good morning, Manya T. At say,
Adomo nkwa papa me ho yɛ paa.
Ede
Eh,
Radiase.
Mɛsrɛ na womfa nkyia kɛseɛ ɛma etiefoɔ no ahwɛfoɔ no afei deɛ yɛmfa yɛ dwumadie no ɛnhyɛ aseɛ.
Okay. Anuanom ne adɔfo anɔpɛ yi yɛda mu nyinaa ase yɛda atwadi ampɔnyame ase sɛ anɔpɛ yi watumi ama yɛ ahoɔden ne nkwa ne ɛne mo aba ɛbɛdi nkitaho. Anɔpɛ yi topic a yɛbɛka no ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛboa bebree. Mobɛhwɛ a for the past 3 weeks BWF Solicitors yɛka nneɛma a ɛboa yɛ wɔ yɛ abrabom, sikasɛm, asetenam, sɛ na wobɛsave sika, wobɛtɔ wo dan anaa wote baabi waha dan ne nneɛma a Andrea Richard ɛka about cost of living sɛ na nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a ɛbɛtumi aboa. Enti for the past 3 weeks no yɛyɛ sure sɛ community no adeɛ a yɛfeel sɛ ɛha adwene anaa ɛbɛtumi aha sɛbe ɛnyɛ yɛn nyinaa na yɛwɔ sika, ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛgye benefit, ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛnyɛ adwuma, ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛni paper nti yɛnyɛ adwuma nti obi na ɔboa yɛn. Dodoɔ no rent rooms ɛwɔ obi fie ɛno nhyehyɛ ɛwɔ ho yɛ dan sɛnɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wonkɔ fam ana abɛyi nso bi koraa obi wɔ hɔ a ɔte ne baabi na landlord so sɛsi a yɛatoto gas ne electricity mu nti wo koraa na ɛbɔ 6 o'clock a heating no mɛdum no efie bi koraa wɔ hɔ a bɛkɔ wokɔ nsa koraa ɛwɔ adwaeɛ a wobɛkɔ na nsuhyie ni hɔ na yɛ nsuo nwu ne nyinaa akwanya bɛɛ na ɛwɔ ho a wobɛtumi adi ho kenya nti anɔpɛ yi ɛno ana amanyɛ ɔne napamfoɔ ɛne yɛn BWF Solicitors yɛde brɛ mo sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ bɛma yɛ abrabom ayɛ yie kakra.
Yo, Uncle Ben, me da se we de wagye me nsɛm nyinaa kana ne nyinaa ra yɛ. Etiefoɔ sɛ me kan yɛ. De bia yɛ hwɛ nneɛma a ɛkɔ so no nti no mobɛte a this year from April kɔ no nneɛma nsesa bebree aba we bɛsi after COVID, after Ukraine war no. Nneɛma bebree na esisi nti no ne nyinaa mu no the community na yɛwɔ no ɛkeka yɛn. Ɛka yɛn ebi mu ɛka mo kɛseɛ paa ebi mu nso deɛ kɔ mo kakra. Na sɛnea tie biara no ɛbɛka wo kɛ nti no yɛakɔ akɔfa bi aba sɛ yɛba abɛka ho nsɛm few weeks ne yɛka sɛnea ɛbɛboa community ne nyinaa na yɛnim sɛ update kakra wɔ dwam na mmom memma yɛnka ho asɛm na yɛba abɛwie no na afei deɛ mɛma Uncle Ben ato ne bo ase na wakyerɛkyerɛ yɛn update a ɛwɔ system no mu sɛnea ɛbɛtumi ɛnya mmerɛ kakra ɛde ama mo yo sɛnea ɛteɛ ne sɛ Uncle Ben mɛsan da wase biom sɛ yɛto yɛn nsa frɛ wo waba na woba bɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛn nneɛma a ɔwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ na etiefoɔ mesrɛ mo monhyɛ program ne ma me mehu share ne koraa nti yes I mean for topic name bo mesrɛ mo monhyɛ program na ɛnkɔ echichi ɛma yɛn wo share nso na wo like woba so nso abɔmmɔden na stay on it at least na tie nea yɛwɔ ma wo ansa na wobɛtumi akɔ na wokɔ nti no ɛno yɛnhyɛ ɛno nso so BWF Solicitors a yɛne ɔmo di dwuma yɛn mesan akyerɛ mo baabi a ɔmo wɔ ɛyɛn bia wetie yɛn wahwɛ yɛn wahu nneɛma a ɛkɔ wahu nneɛma a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛde aboa wo ɛyɛ ɛba no immigration nsɛm ɛba no family law nsɛm ɛba no litigation ne mitigations ɛnaasɛ Ghanaian law mpo a wonim kwan a yɛfa so yɛyɛ a yɛyɛ expert ɛwɔ mu nso nti no ɛmbia na wote yɛn ka wotie yɛn wobɛpɛ sɛ wobɛhwehwɛ yɛ kyerɛ akwan a yɛwɔ 4th floor Anna House, BWF Solicitors, yɛwɔ 4th floor Anna House. Na 4th floor Anna House ne cry, ɛwɔ hemfa. Ɛne sɛ, ɛwɔ 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road ne so. 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road ne so. Na ɛwɔ 7 Sisters. Yɛn nyinaa yɛnim 7 Sisters. Kurom a wɔwɔ 7 Sisters akwalaa koraa ɛnim. Na sɛ wodu hɔ, wofa train anaa wofa tube. And now for bus now do 7 Sisters tube station ne so pepepepepe obehu twitwa weni a obehu abansoro bi eda wonsa ne mfa ne so baako ya tron Anna House ade kesi bi pa ya ye de hye ne nso obehu ya tro bibi dental something eno ohu ya obehu se sa building na na omonwo 4th floor bomodia ne to anamonko ho na megide se nsem bia how ewo sa nsem se mama bobbo ye family law ye ba family law amamu nim umma wukunu divorce you can say domestic violence any ade ne nyinaa ka family law no kwa ombe boa afei so ye ba no immigration mo amunim ma ware me kunu ye be ma no years obeka me ho me kofa me baby aba migration status ɛwɔ kurom a ɛne sɛn ne nyinaa wopɛ asetena pa ɛwɔ kurom a na wowɔ nhyehyɛe bi a kɔ na kɔ ho BWF Solicitors ɔmɛtutu ne nyinaa wanamu yie de ama wo na wenya gyina pa ɛwɔ kurom ha enti no ɛno ne address no na mmom yɛkeka kwa mi kyɛm numbers yi bombɔ mmɔden a fato wo phone so ɛnyɛ nnɛ mpo na ɛbɛboa wo a ɔkyena bi ɛbɛboa wo ne wo nnua bi ɛyɛ 0208 mesrɛ trɔtrɔma me wae 0208 493 7340 bɔmmɔden atwerɛ fato na atwerɛ BWF Solicitors kakraka fahyɛ ho na ɛbɛboa wo anaasɛ ɛmbia na ahokyerɛ bi akɔba baabi baby a wogyina no na obi bɛsɛ gyaso ntɛmtɛm wopɛ bibi asensan wo anaa hiha wo ho a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ number yi na wobɛbɔ na sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛnya yɛfrɛ no emergency number ɛyɛ 077 1276 1884 mesan esisu biom 077 1276 1884 wofrɛ saa number na obi bɛgye wo so na wama wo direction a kwan a ɔsɛ wofa so a wo ho bɛhinha wo mɛdam ase na mɛdam ase bio sɛ mo kyekyɛ na ɛkɔ Daniela Chei Mensa ɔsɛ good morning family yɛka no yɛnua Sandra Fraser Sandra happy birthday me did say this month ya o birthday nti me ma o birthday say ye na birthday say ɔkyena me ma in advance na Zaz bia ono so good morning family Zaz ye da so see mo share any k any we do ho any ye program na e ya no afrɛ me why yo nti ye koso na agyeman so aba so ye koso na ye mre na no nti me ntwa so wa ha na afa ye topic anke ba ne atia ne say ene ye topic e de abe eye ya community nsɛm a ekoso ebi mo de ahyehye hyehyɛ mo ho obi wɔ hɔ a oni nkrata obi wɔ wakɔakɔtena obi fie na fie no ɔno ɔntumi rent a full apartment ne nti no na bia wakɔhyɛ one corner one bedroom bi ɔne nkrɔfo bi ɛkyekyɛ anaasɛ mpo ɔte one flat anaasɛ kyerɛ sɛ wote baabi a wa renti obi dan ɛyɛ private renter ne obetia ne sɛ this time a cost of living eba impo yesi next month yen ka ne sen yen gas and electricity ye be multiply no times 10 na kyerɛ sɛ ne bo be ye din ankasa na ɛno na ya na efiewrafo no ɔmo so no ɔmo de ye nsɛm bi a ɛnha humanity ɛboa humanity ɛne sɛ oh ha obehu ɔse mundundum lights at this time because electricity na ekɔ enye sa ɔde bi betum mo wɔ ha obehu no edum heater obekɔ fie bi mu emo nyonyo obeka sa ɔhye freezer mu wɔ mokyere nyonyo adenti a efiewra say heating ne cost dodo enti no ɔma mo kwan ma mo nso heater all the time ato aduane nua ho sɛ onua aduane e na bɔmɔden anadi ne na wɔtwe untumi nso soja. I'm telling you, these are real factor nkrɔfo face wɔ mo fie enye entro enye se me pay me timaka. People are facing these things in their various private homes omotete na se emre bi wɔ hɔ na se saa de we enni kwan se eba ne saa uncle ben me nim me right ma be gidan me nim right bia metumi se ofiera bi edi mani wɔ kwan bi so a mejina yie ne man me ne na aka se da bi emra ne si da bi nti no your right as tenant and a private renter how to ensure you have quite a enjoyment no say we need beji wo fie ho we need beji wo fie anko ban kwan ben so na me hu say me right ni ana say we de enye me right patcho wadaroma
yo manya say nsama wa biebie so no eye no kre sabio anye nyina ana yetimi gifie mu a etenam ana say anye nyina ana yetimi koje council flat ana anye nyina ana yetimi toye fie ana afe nso anye nyina ana yetimi rent apartment dodo na eko rent room ewo ifie ebi ana landlord no wo ho ebi ana landlord no kra ni ho na odi fie na renting krofo bebre na odi nhihye bi aba na nhihye na odi aba no na odi time krofo ani yeti de bia na first of all no ade a me pese obi ehun ne se ye ka private rental no ewo mu ahodro ewo mu obi a wakọ ha ifie a landlord no ana ifie ra na enti hobi ana ye wo bi nso a wakọ ha ifie a one ifie ra no anete ana ye wo bi nso a wakọ ha ifie ra na enti ho na mo one nkrofo dodo anete ho ne nyina no obia ewo ne rights a emra no edi ama no de tene say first of all no ye wo bibi a ye friend Housing Act of 1988 and ye wo bibi ye friend Landlord and Tenant Act of 1987 ne nyina no ebobra eboa ama ema asetena sa wo kwaji obi fie no ehihye ema ema wo fa hodie ana tumi a utimi edetena fie no because bibi a ye bia no sebe eyesika ana wutua enya de a obidi chew enti the first thing na me pese obi ate ase ne se wo ko high obi dan a although say law no say wo high dan for more than 3 years I insist say we need written agreement no written agreement enye compulsory but me say insist say we be written agreement enti say wo ko high dan say wo ko high efie ni nyina say wo ko high obi dem say one efie ra ne nete insist say bibia mo ye bia no ya twero say 1 page say 2 pages say 3 pages say 4 pages insist say wontimi and free run no onim say no be ya ko website bi your friend or shelter for no e wo templates bebre wo ho a obetimi de ayi bi obia nso a all rent ne dan no kai say wo nhihye ana say tumi bi wo so a ane nhihye bi e wo se wudi so nhihye ne bi ni sen first of all no I was say we sure say fie na wo de manipa no sabio efie no emudimu efie no say aye nipa a o tua sika anye abusuani ana wadanfo bi a wo se be tare menchen kakra I was say we sure say ya ye bibi e friend EPC anu ye energy performance certificate anu no band no de aye low kra aye E enu na kire efie no sana awoba emu a warmth ete ana sana utifie ho a awo endel se eye under band E a na kire se wo ehye se wo se wo increase no it may be se obeye insulation awo loft ana wall cavities no obeye insulation but the tibia no I was say wo ye sure se wo yes ade a uhia say efie na wo de rent no wo energy performance certificate ye wo bibi ye fra no gas inspection certificate eno no nso no wo ye e to say gas wo fie ho a any electricity a o ma check ni nyina ama ni nyina eboa ama echiw bia ni hu se na be ya enkosi kwan enkoma problem emba ama en affect you eno ye fie wura no wo a wo ko high dan no edan no eye den se eye nko na wo ko high se fie na e wo se oje agreement e wo se agreement no ye kire time a we start rental no ye kire time a ebe end e wo se ye kire wo rent baby a wo betua e wo se landlord no emma wo notice se bibi to chewa number we na wo be frɛ ana said address we ana email we ana wo betro sa basic requirements no e wo so bia ehwe no diso de nti america se wo so bia ehwe no diso ne se 1 se wo ko ha dan a enye ehye se wo se ye twero ehye bia ni wo se ye written but se na be ya problem bi ba munni bibia wo begina so na akoye ka mamenka although say obia oye tenant bia no or statutory protection se fie na wo koje no se fie ra ne ti hobia wonye tenant we ye licensee ana we ye lodger utumi no eye kakra bi wo tumi de ba eye kakra bi nhihye a wo se mo hwehye a ye friend lodgers agreement no wokɔ shelter for website a wobɛtumi anya na mo print na mo nyinaa na mo assign deɛ mepɛ sɛ obiara hu ne sɛ yɛka sɛ quiet enjoyment ɛyɛ den a quiet enjoyment ne sɛ efiewura no ontimi mbenya na wo anadwo ontimi mbɛbɔ wo dan mu sɛ meyitwa mu ɛwɔ akyire ha na emum na mebɛhwɛ sɛ wo ho ya woyɛ ɔbaa a ontimi empestyle with emails sɛ mepɛ sɛ meba na mebɛyɛ inspection ontimi endum wo kanea anaasɛ wo heating na ɔnka sɛ bill no kɔsoro entimi dum no saa de we nyinaa no bibia yɛ bia no ɛyɛ common sense yenim sɛ summertime yɛn so heating enti the summertime wo na wɔde na ebi a wonya code bi ntu kɔ so heating na odum na ɔyɛ right so wadum no but sɛ yɛ winter na awɔ wɔ hɔ na awɔ na ɛwɔ hɔ no ti ɛwɔ sɛ heating no ba so a na heating na ba so a baabi wɔ hɔ a heating no ɔma number anaasɛ hours a ɛyɛ adwuma but sɛ awɔ dew after that time na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛba so deɛ nti America saa ne sɛ wokɔ high baabi most nkurɔfoɔ a yɛnim ɔmo na ɔmo high room no include council tax include bills enti bills ya ɛkɔ suri ɔno a deɛ ya charge no nanu ana ɔtua because ɛhyɛ bi ani hɔ sɛ also increase bill no wopa obɛgye wopa wonje na mmom deɛ hia ne sɛ wo overuse heating no deɛ nti America sɛ wo overuse heating ne sɛ yɛdu April May June ɛwɔ sɛ wo hu sɛ weather na sesa enti sɛ wo so wo heating no na mo wɔ multiple occupation yɛfrɛ bibi MOH ɛyɛ multiple occupation homes a ɛwɔ sɛ wo hu sɛ ebia heating na mo so time a ɛnsi so heating no ɛkɔ so unnecessary cost ama efiewura no sɛ wo kɔ high multiple occupied homes a deɛ wɔ sɛ wo hu ni sɛ moyɛ more than 2 households a ɛwɔ sɛ nipa na ɔde dan no high mo no ɔkɔ council na ɔkɔgye license sɛ moyɛ more than 5 people ana mo wɔ fie hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ wo hu sɛ nipa na ɔde dan no ma wo no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔkɔ council na ɔkɔgye license sɛ mo use kitchen bom mo use common room bom mo use toilet bom a na moyɛ more than 2 households a na meka si 2 households a ebi ayere ani kun ayere ani kun anaasa another yere ani kun sɛ ɛyɛ 3 ɛde kɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔgye license but sɛ nyɛ yere ani kun but ɛyɛ individuals but moyɛ 5 within the multiple occupied homes na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔkɔgye license deɛ nti ɛwɔ sɛ ɔkɔgye license ɛwɔ council ne sɛ license no ɛma ɔmo etimi ɛba efie ɛbɛyɛ inspection ɛhwɛ sɛ fire exit wɔ hɔ ɛhwɛ sɛ electricity cabling emiti standard ɛhwɛ sɛ wɔyɛ EPC ɛhwɛ sɛ wɔyɛ gas inspection certificate ɛhwɛ sɛ biribi a wɔ fie hɔ biara ɛyɛ kama ɛno nti no sɛ wɔanyɛ saa de no a wowɔ ho tumi sɛ wo report no council nso wɔ ho tumi sɛ ɔmbɛ prosecute no ɔmo environmental and health department ana ɔmo yɛ in charge of that sɛ wote fie bim na nyɛ multiple occupied home na mmom ɛyɛ dan baako a wakɔ rent na wokɔ rent no efiewura na ma EPC a ɛyɛ energy performance certificate wa ma gas inspection certificate ɛwɔ sɛ hu sɛ fiewura na ɔtomra ɛwɔ sɛ hu sɛ fiewura na ɔtomra ɛno nso sɛ wo report no ɛma environmental and health division and our department of the local authority a ɔmo so ɔmbɛtumi atwena so enuanom wo tumi under the housing act sɛ efiewura no sɛ wɔama terms of condition a wobɛtumi atwerɛ no sɛ wohia terms of condition sɛ wotwerɛ no na wɔama terms of condition a wobɛtumi a report no ama council wobɛtumi de action aba sɛ efiewura no wɔama terms of condition wankyerɛ baabi a wɔbɛ serve no with notice a under section 48 of the landlord and tenant act no a criminal offense enti ɛno nso no council ebetimi a prosecute no enti wo a wokɔ ha obi dan a wo no aduane no ɔsɛ me ma wo no aduane wo a wokɔ ha obi dan no ɔsɛ yo da bi fa blanket kata ho me ma wo mahu sɛ awo wom suno atɔ de mahu sɛ fie ha nyinaa yɛ nyunyunyu ba mesrɛw me gas meter ene me cost nti me ma wo nso heating kai say or committee offense obetimi a report na ma cancel Shannon so say wo bisa efiewura no under section 20A say on mal notice on mal terms of condition no amawa ontimi enje rent biu win pa mentia rent no the entia te saa ne say ono breach statutory requirements no saa nso na obetimi a breach but you sure say so serve notice ni wi a eka bia wodi bia no obetimi atua ti manye wei ana mepese me de beba na question bi wo ho a obetimi abisa na yahwe what
Yo, me da say it for say e kan ye ba me say o say wo right a o de rent obi dan a ebi nie ya kyerɛw nneoma a o say wo ye na yenim nneoma nso o say landlord no so ono so na afem no responsibility towards the house no ti na be ya wo benya wo quiet enjoyment in the house na ono so o say wo ye yo anke be ye da say it for mabaso a mepa mocho na mombo mode a enhye ansa na mebisa me question mo nhye emma ye mo mabaso nyina me da mo nyina ase nya me nhira mo na mo sharing no esama me mo nhye na enkwa chichichichi afi na mo nsa en like mo call en YouTube page no so a mo subscribe to the channel no enso emma ye na ye nhwere mo ye nhide ana ye ka ne say mo nhire ye na ye nkwa nti mesere mo anke ben yo what kind of mate ye landlord there ene ye tenant there na me wo few questions bi a me pese me bisa e wo ho sisi a no ye nim say landlord me nkama landlord for kakra na ansa na ma hwe tenant so for there kakra ene say landlords ni bi omo me nim say adwen na ye omo sa say embia na ne fie ho no multi occupancy say obi before the multi occupancy embia wo ba be lodge ne nchen ana say wo beji because o ti fie ho bi na say also okoji license ana nkobo council na amane a no madwe ye omo say ye be increase can say council tax no nti na dodo na minim omo nko na omo akwakoye won so a on terms and conditions enti no say uncle Ben o ho na bia o say wa increase sika no abra on for terms and condition embetro and say uncle ball cancel amane say wa betna fie ho bi no say wa increase sika no and say wo demand this terms of notice and terms of agreement no mfa mampacha no so wo ho kwan so to make call report no ana enkoba ne say ono ama obaby na wo kwakọ say no e wo cancel for ho ana mpacho.
Okay, mame explain away. First of all, obi a council tenant. Oni to me say obeji obi atena fie ho no ageniska.
Okay.
Fair, mame ma warning, minim say si de bia. Minim say nkrofo advertise omo council flat ama nkrofo betenem. Se wonua wadamfo ompena bi wasori nipa bi no ni ba bete na wo se be come nkyɛn fine. But wintimi fan rent no. Opeso ye contribution obetimi a contribute towards your bills no. But say obe general rent, after no rent there wintimi. In some ye can you can't private rental, menka social housing. Social housing no council any housing association pet and itimi social housing. Private rental aye obia dan a otimo no aye ne dia wato. Ana say wako high will be ho nemo ya mano kwan se utimi e de high obi.
Okay.
Sa nkrofo na sem ana meka. Ana se lodger ana licensee efiewura matomedan me 3 bedrooms. Me here only 1 bedroom. Enti ma fa nkrofo mienu abeka me ho. Sa asem na ne ye ka no.
Okay.
The first point of call ne say woni obi aye agreement either a periodical tenants and a fixed term tenancy, short hold fixed term and a short hold periodical tenancy. Within the terms, rent na woman no wontimi increase no.
Oh, okay.
See, I can say fixed term. A bit me a fixed term for 1 year. A bit me a short hold assurance tenancy for 6 months, for 3 months, or for 1 month. So that term now I agree say 1 month, 6 months, 1 year. Won't me increase the rent. And to say nipa no ba say rent na me de ma wo no. Gas cost, electricity cost. Na me jo 150 a week. But BBI inclusive. But see, because gas cost, electricity cost, no. Me pese me tuma ontimi entum. But it is only fair. So wuti obi fie na ye inclusive. Na wa wo de wahuni ehu say bills e cost. So the actual say bill no last year bill a metua ni. See bill a metua. Ma example. Me last year na metua standard direct debit. Month and no give me 230 every month for 1 year for both gas and electricity. Sesia me no ka say almost me £433 a month for gas and electricity. Enti se me wo lodger e wo me ho na metimi de a kire say okwaku last year one no motimi 233 this year motimi 433 ya ono who say akosoro by almost 95%. Enti so me see onya contribution by £20 a week in Kanwa. But only responsibility be as obey our contribution. Because more agreement no a beginning the more agree no the rent na woman no and our payments na more agree no won't mean very no. The only time I will bet me a very rent and it say you will be your friend of fixed term tenancy ewu na mo ko start foforo ana ye wo periodical tenancy ewu na wo review obi wo ho a otena dan mo yes 6 months 6 months no wu a ye man new tenancy no abaye periodical tenant enti o renew no on a monthly basis periodical tenant no because a man by month no say nipa no ba say next month matuma obetimi atum. But ubetimi a report no ama rent control for. So rent no unreasonable into omonye assessment. Ye nyina se ye tinkrofo fi a ye wo tumi. Me pese obi e hu se wo tumi a ubetimi e de atena obi free. Ontimi enye wo han. Ubekɔ fie bi na central heating no ne radiator no. Awe na achi ma be 10 years enye adwuma da. O se na kofi ada na ofi ha nyunyunyu sa osi yo makoto blower heating eno na me use ada osi yo landlord no say radiator na de ontimi nye ntimi mentina code no sa unlawful or report no ma cancel omo environmental and health ombetimi aye menka se no ntimi ntua rent ba menka se eno ntino obetimi aka kire landlord no say wanya obesiu no sa quiet enjoyment no Ningina includes saa niema we warmth ahoto undisturable onbebo wo dan mu onwura ho onnam wo dan achi onhu se wo kitchen awo no aduane no abebo kokoko so adwoa na me ko jogging na me hu se wo ha na mpese mbebisa se ho tesen a no aba betena wo dan mu ho oni saa tumi na obeye saa no enti muma ye nyina ye nhye no nso.
Yo, Uncle Ben, say, hey, and the questions in the doors on now. You be an nkaka. Maybe it's a first one where obidi abremi. Or see, I have been renting a 1-bedroom for 3 years, and most of my bills are included in the rent. My landlord has recently demanded an increase to cover the rising energy costs. Senior, explain this here. I am worried that if I don't pay, he will evict me. Can my landlord increase my rent for a shared bedroom? Me were 2 questions, Uncle Ben. Pacho yendi kanye first one. Me who say what can who kakra say or who kwan and I say me a worry say manchia obituni. Uncle Ben, me right. Kwan Ben or say me faso.
Well, my first of all, no, mama share adibinso. Make a 3 types of occupancy. Make a tenant. Within tenant, no, you have fixed tenancy, and you have periodical tenancy. And you have lodger. ana line CC ana yewo MOH multiple occupied homes. Obia ewo ne right. The first of all, so we a tenant under short assured hold, fixed or periodical. Or rights, is scheduled within the Housing Act of 1988 and also the Landlord and Tenants Act of 1987. Ebiom, se we will be a tenants no ewu 10 years, we renew tenancy. So we renew na, ade a bomb ho ban eye paper na mo sign no. But wako tenem 1 year, na tenancy no 1 year. When renew ni biom. After that, no be periodical tenant. Periodical tenants, usually on a monthly basis. So yearly, it could be on a 6 monthly basis. Well, rent can only be increased with your agreement. So with tenants now must start a periodical tenancy. End of the period, so increase rent bit me increase. Just also bear in mind, say, landlord ain't me and sorry precon say me evict. I will so go through the process. The only time a landlord bet me I evict when say it is the end of the fixed term or end of the periodic tenancy. And I say why a breach of any of the conditions, which is disrepair, rent arrears. In certain instances, maybe a landlord don't hear occupation. So landlord in quotation, when in a TFIA, when you're tenant, we are line CC. And reasonable notice, not the two. And Timon Shannon, so landlord in a TFIA hobia. When you're tenant, and more agreement, and yet under landlord and tenant relationship, and under Housing Act. A purely a license agreement, but we were rights. Right, and say, quiet enjoyment. Ontimi how, but because otifi hobino, otimi ra odemoho any time, but within reason. Otimi kase quiet time ni, enti ya agree say between 8 and 10 p.m. Between 8 and the following morning 6 o'clock wuntimi no aduane wa ha. Wuntimi nkwa aduane adwuma ma umbedu fie 10 p.m. Na afe na wakoye cow foot light soup ana wokoye nkatenkwan na odi akoka kokonte ana odi akoka fufu because the time ono so tidi tifie ho no otifie obi enti a reasonable request. Another reasonable request and say ye aduane a yenye aduane no this time wo agree ana wo kotena fie ho. Na wo nkotena fie ho ama no nye nhyehyɛ no as you go along. But say we a tenant na wo wako rent down a landlord ni enti ho a. Ontimi nkyerɛ time a wo bɛda. Ontimi nkyerɛ time a wo bɛso heater. Ontimi nkyerɛ time a wo bɛnoa ufufu ɛna wo cow foot no. Ana ontimi nkyerɛ time a wo bɛba fie. Within tenancy agreement no. So we a tenant nko ade a na landlord ni nti fie ho a. Oni tumi bia wo so. Say bibia opese ye bia no e wo say wo agree ansa na watimi aye.
Yo Uncle Ben, that's we see cow foot aduane pa e no kre wo lodge one hot dia oti terms and condition ase a na we hu se na obetutu wane mu wakobo night aba na ono nso afei na obeda na wo also ba benua e kan say cow foot soup agabe yesterday now yen show whilst talking earlier on you made mention of sir blower heating meti landlord fee mini ni neti fee ho na me mini landlord yenim say o lodge a yen ye na just terms and condition ya go ntin wa beji dan no afei say emre bi so na mesi o I think said the room temperature na wa ha no quite warm enough into no ye betumi a yen switching off kakra na entumi and regulate yen sika na yitua monthly no bills no what ya say tenants no afa me ho a wo akoto extra gadgets a blow heaters bi omo so de nkurɔfoɔ ayɛ no such a way sɛ wonya sɔ heat ne start a na ade no meter no ɛredi sɛ wohwɛ nsuo egu bottle mu no na increase bills ma behu ma warning first one osi wewie wegyae ma sɛ hu sɛ bill ne baayɛ no bill no ayɛ triple na kyerɛ sɛ there is something going on a bra me landlord me nim ho hwee anka bɛn metumi gyina wei so ɛde two anaasɛ metumi gyina wei so ka sɛ ɛneɛ sika na abɛgu so no wo na wobɛtua aka because wo na wo yɛ ka ne sɛ wo sɔ saa blower heater yi na increase yɛn bill me wɔ saa tumi no anaasɛ still me ni saa tumi.
Okay. Question a wabisa no scenario a ebetimi ama na ba no ɛyɛ MOH, multiple occupied homes, ana say lodges. The lodger and if you run in it. Where multiple occupied homes no. Usually no bills no inclusive. Ana say ye jama mona mache. Enti mo ye 5 people ana mo ho. Akosia ono no ye night. Enti daytime no oni ho. Sorry, night time no oni ho, daytime no ho. Kwabena day. Enti daytime no oni ho, night time no ho. But mo nyinaa no mo agree mo ye 5 obi atua 20% of the bill. Na ye hu se kwadwo because heating ya time no obi a heating time ho me say me fie heating time ho ebi wo ho a na ya no 24 hours say extremely cold. So time wo ho na cold. Obi a wo so obi a hu say cold. Enti o here heating. Enti reasonable say obema wa warmth. What you say? Reasonable so be create warmth ewo dem ho na wa warm. Also reasonable say heating no ko offer. Na our blower. I was also blower no. Because ade ohia ne say ope warmth no. But say reasonable to say where they are wo ho maybe na awo wom kakra. But anye too bad. U rather ma aye okay. Obi wo ho a sebe ontimi awokra. Your office say also air conditioner. Obi wo ho a obedum no because ontimi. And so obi nso wo ho a ohia air conditioner no. Ni nyina no negotiations and discussion because we are lodger no anase mo MOH multiple occupied homes no. I was some more discussion. Na mmom say we 5 na 4 tia say so heating no and na dey okay mama ye nya no kakra na wo pese wo so blow na just within reason no say justifiable obetimi aso but bibia we ye bia no e agreement nim enti say agreement no say mo bills and mo rent inclusive of bills any council tax if you run ntimi ma say no wiki mu use no bill na cost ntimi beje more there be because mo sign agreement no but say what dey achrew na wa hu say akosora within reason no I was say with me a contribution but ontimi enhyew say your contribution.
Okay, yo, Uncle Ben, that's a landlord ne tenant in some day. Also, especially for your Indian for any and chrome free. Omutimi di any sa Uncle Ben, ye who ye that's near for maybe a telephone line. I've still got questions on board though, but maybe a telephone line send a bear also or question be a baby sa. It might not necessarily be the topic that we are discussing today. However, you are still at liberty to ask any question at all concerning yen law and as in community in Hunsema air cosi na ankaben wa ha obeyi wa no ye telephone lines I did duma and sisai ye no 0208-123-1016 ye first one second one so ubetumi afre 073-9920-8468 obetumi afre embi nso ana o gyina so ponko pentem na ontumi gyina so enche ana ofre ontumi mbo enremu a ontumi ja voice note mekan am of the day na eno nso Uncle Ben eyiwa no ewo 075 96620 154 obetumi dia voice note me ka say wakọ WhatsApp icon ne so bebia microphone ne wono na wemia so no weja message mesrew so mesrew woja message na ya anya ne tintin na onkasa nya so ya na wakasa ntam kakra na waye nsem ne tietia de ama ye se na ebe ya ibenya mre ne bi e de ama obi fufuro so nyame enhira mo na me twa mo course na any more text messages main kind messages are abba anke be your question bi wa ha na maybe can call ewo fidie no so yenua you can say yenua set bio I please if I didn't mention your name well now facha me why or see I have been living in my house for 10 years. Landlord did not give me gas inspection certificate. What can I do, please? And na Uncle Ben abechurch mo na Uncle Ben patch what we ka ho amano ana.
Okay. Any home bia privately rented bia every year I was saw a gas safety certificate every year gas safety certificate. Obi a rented down for bia EPC energy performance certificate I was so. So what multiple times every 3 years I was so here. Gas safety certificate and a gas safety inspection every year. Ti say our boiler or flue or some be check it. Bear in mind said a landlord and a responsibility so bitia and your responsibility. Everything to do with energy, gas, electricity, ningina a landlord no. Within the rules, since 2019, I was said dan bia ya rent bia ya mau fire alarm ana ya mau carbon dioxide alarm are compulsory. Now where are there unfortunately Ghana for ye or you desperate so pe baby atena or call a dan no menuaba wohwe mu a enya kono utimi say gas nya adwuma utimi say electric cables ne be exposed even cancel for kra e was our problem. Eni say we just are dying. Eni say we je until say obesiesie na eni say we je. In fact, landlord no say cancel no ho a omo environmental and health department no ombetimi a prosecute omo. Eye important say we ko high dan a obe check it. The first thing I me pese wo hu no say we ko high any private accommodation I was say moye inspection. I will say we take pictures and videos of BBR. Inventory now more no because a bifie ni bi wo ho a finished, e bi wo ho a unfinished. Say I finished, say enye unfinished. Because say landlord no ebe institute say tenancy no ewu a I was say we hand over efie no ma no in the condition wunya no except fair wear and tear. Fair wear and tear. I say, so ofa carpet so for a while, etimi, a hotimi, a pakakra. So what to dime bumwa, na what to do more, etimi him kakra. And only a friend, fair wear and tear. So fair wear and tear, no, a adibia within the agreement, no, is stated a womb, say fair wear and tear, exempt. And this idea, we check it. Why your inventory? What take pictures? Why your inventory record? Obia okwatena dan bia no landlord no ebetimi age 2 types of deposit. Yewo holding deposit and yewo damage deposit. Holding deposit no usually no will be for a week's rent. And a damage deposit no usually will be for 5 weeks rent, not more than either 4 weeks or 5 weeks, not more than that. Holding deposit no is to hold the property. Say when who die when you ho enti wo mpese o de be ma obi a onyin free market no enti e bi a watua 1 week's rent. So holding deposit no ehun yin ase o de be ba koto deposit register so and I say government approved deposit saving scheme. I know yes, scar what the amano to start to rent now or better frame. And a damage deposit no. A buy aye no compulsory says a landlord no ju sika nko ade a. I was say one of 3 deposits no or the kotum. Your insurance back deposit and your physical holding deposit. Physical holding no and insurance back no. Ni nyina government approved 3 providers and omoma. Enti se wagye 4 weeks rent and 5 weeks rent. I was so the kotum na omao certificate say or the usika na koto ho. The entire tesa ne say wo tenancy ni wu either fixed or periodic or na wu free ho. Say damage bi aba ho a obetimi atie free say scanim. Say damage mba mu ha I was so do usika ma within 28 days. Absolutely. Say wo issue with the landlord say what two usika no unlawfully. Obetimi raise dispute ama omo aban ahyehye nkrofo bi a omo ye dispute resolution enko court omo no mbehwe na omo aye saade no eno ana be resolve me baba wo university baby a rent man no Kent na omo say wa ye bibi luckily me ko see no ada me de no call no me ye fie onyina recording na omo ba ye say damage way even curtain omo so mbesi omo so mbeji nisika carpet omo so mbehoro omo so mbeji nisika carpet ho aye dark kakra omso mbeji niska ana me yi me pictures na me video ni nyina any inventory na ye no me list no one power omo de misika ma me enti that is how meticulous you must be because anyasa obi be fa osika it could be as much as 1,000 plus because obi or rent apartment it's about 1,500 a month obi 1,000 obi 800 it's a lot of money. Enti we will rent na wo kope baby for fraud. We here says can say we the best start baby for fraud. Na landlord say my first can no memfa mawa. Anything I was we insist say within 28 days no or day wo certificate ama say aha ana usika da. Wo check here area bi the postcode ni chema. E betimi a kire omo ye omo hold deposit no ho. Say nye ho no de akọ and also de akọ baby for fraud. Na nye government approve one of the 3 a obetimi a report no. Na aban ede ne ho agim.
Hey, wait dear Uncle Ben, menti bi da. Good pa. Enti etiefo na hwefo a mo hwe yen. Wo kwa kwaji obi dan. Wo a wonim se me ko renti. Yenim se sebi yenuanom abrofo wo kwaji dan wo estate agents ya. Saa nwema ye de omo hwe dodo na hwe. Ba minimo bi trem obi minimo bi sa yen lifestyle no so ehun ye me pa tre no yen lifestyle no wodan bi wa ha ba gibi ni sa de no mesrew se wo kwa akode a bomodia nhihye a ankeben akyekye mu yi bomodia na hwe se wo de wonnim usro anase ehu anase bibi wano enka obetumi afre lawyer say Uncle Ben ana BWF Solicitors me currently dan bi na o say a private renter anya cancel dan pacho nhihye wo hu ne sen eye me tenant no me right dey na o say me ya me srew ombe srew we dey enye tokwa memfa wotin kohiem na yen starting jojo na afi dey you don't have right me sremo ehia pa Uncle Ben nyame nhraw ye da ase yen hwe ye next question nso eye Daniela Chei Mensa Misramo maybe a telephone lines na to nti wo ho kwan obetumi afre na won so we bisa wo question na Daniel Chei Mensa say uncle please can you explain what shared ownership is it's I'll say and then my glasses emu nye fita mame I say uncle please can you explain what share ownership is? It's what was the eight pros and cons? Sorry, 8 pros and cons or manye. Can you treat this as a topic on its own next time, please? You, Mati.
Okay. Well, first of all, in the next coming weeks, well, Patrick here mortgage the other time, Richard I cost of living, and I'm a private rental. ABA Saturday, you how to get council flat or move on into council flat. ABA, and next week in so you shared ownership. So you can say shared ownership. Shared ownership, a buying share or the aba say obia sebio income, household income, any more than £80,000, sometimes 90,000 in certain areas, a property no above a certain value. Ubetimi ato dan no. The etene say mortgage na wo koje no. Aban air supporto enti ebia utia 25% and 40% and 50% up to 75%. Aban no betimi aboa from that period, no, 25, 35, 40, 50, 75, and I buy no bit me aboa. I was say first time buyer. I was say obia ebia na ware egu na busua dissolve or move akọ baby foforo. I was say ebia we were in the military and our service. First na cover nurses and still a cover nurses no any teachers and essential services for no a cover woman. But the key a woman is I was will qualify for mortgage. And to the fact say a shared ownership no interest won't koji mortgage. Adia abane yen say when you abane na to dan na boom. And to who share 25 no equity be a bemu bia no so wo turn dan na move on. Equity no say abane the 50% and I would 25 abane be 50 now we for 25. Sa na tie enti eye means de boa omo a omuntimi enya full mortgage no na ban e de ne sika abeka ho no etimi age mortgage no enti mema ye treat no as a complete topic within the coming weeks.
Which means say details kakrabe wom into yes. And the next question and so I think similar Uncle Ben I say maybe ochna ye beka once a man so be say Daniela na also when can someone join housing register a social housing? What makes one qualified to join the social housing? I'm saying no Uncle Ben say you be na you treating no as a whole 2-hour topic na yen to me go into details. Yen so or see has the landlord got right? Akosia appear question no. Has the landlord got right to search tenants' room randomly in her home? Let me put it that way. In a home, patcho.
Yeah,
Landlord.
HMO, home of multiple occupation. It's the same thing. No, landlord don't need to me and search your room anytime I'll pay. Landlord no, so we a lodger and our line sincere. Landlord don't need to me search your room anytime I'll pay. But
Okay.
obey me about room with reasonable notice. Reasonable notice may be anything 24 hours and above. Bear in mind, say a multiple occupied home. Landlord no ntimi emba ho so be search wo fie. In fact, ontimi mmefi ho kra. Ade obetimi aba abeye inspection at regular intervals. Ana bibia say no ba abeye. I was so mal notice. It depends on ade a omoba abeye ni yi. It may be an emergency, it may be a temporary event, it may be bibia any emergency. Say emergency there 24 hours notice. Maybe a gas leaky and I say insu a leaky. I know the wouldn't say immediate. Immediate can be noticed within an hour or 2 hours. Mostly no crana we hear so beba no be sad na ma. But landlord say me buy inspection na. Hwe agreement no say agreement no or say how often obet me buy inspection. In any event no I will say at least 28-day notice so buy inspection. Inspection basically say bia obehwese na fie ho mo keep ba ontimi nkasa me ko jogging entimi ba behwe wo fie ahwe ade a wo ye da bi ye nyane sa that it's not allowed.
Yeah, that's it. Or tremono, what is and quabi yeham. And your boy or boy, you landlord tenants, Uncle Ben, in some especially your community, in some more a hard into. Na yes, na ye who ye right, I be whom be a jina. Yentie voice noting, so na making kanyaka.
Manati, good morning. Uncle Ben, good morning. Manati, wait to me beside Uncle Ben because you are me. Tier 2 sponsorship scheme abe. Say obi wa na okofa sponsor obi from Ghana ba. I was also say application be call home office for approval and sign o timi asa akofo na kona ba na. E wa bra una kon license ni bi dada. Na o yes applications go home office na. how long need you? Say days, weeks, or months. We'd also open the short. It's really much transfer. Bye. That's.
Hey. Uncle Ben, my name said, what's in the question as here?
Yeah, Mete. Well, I mean, first of all, say we a skilled migrant application process, you will two process. The first process, so we identify business or what register no so. To say yes, you will register no so. Until your employer will be from outside, because you will register no so. It may issue be a friend of COS, Certificate of Sponsorship. Enti me wo tumi say me na me ye we user one and as a manager enti me determine me say okay me here lawyer what I am for the Ghana for attire a carer and a nurse and ancillary nurse. First of all, a juma o issue no or was so ye A rated. It will call register of sponsors and so on. Ubehun said nipa no or A rated. Or A rated in what area? Usually no omunfa subcategory no emba. Ti ade on beka say skilled migrant. Who si actual health and social care there be omunchro. Ade on betra say skilled migrant. Skilled migrant ben na or what license or de say health and social care. Health and social care, you were 6145, you were 6146, carer and our care worker, senior carer, you were complex case manager, you were nurse, you were doctors, and this are nyina omunyina categories. No be determined within the eligibility requirements, I will say we need 70 points. 20 points, first one, I was a nipana or no muma wa jumano. I was so a sponsor or yet licensed. And here 20 points. So you're licensed, no you're category A rated over 20 points. I was say a job at the appropriate level and a skill at the appropriate level. To skill at the appropriate level, no, a carer into 6145. And no 20 points. I was say income no at a certain threshold. You name say skilled migrant no anything from 20,000 upwards certain category of professions will qualify for care, health carer and home carers 21,000 about 200 and something. Bibretia 22,000 a year and about 20 points. English language about 10 points. English language approve English language and as a specified evidence. I will be a university degree from UK, an English speaking country. I Ghana, I was a actors or NAREC assessment. And I will be Trinity College, IELS, and I say IS test, and I GCSE test, Now when you B1. B1 in 4 modules: speaking, listening, writing, and reading. I will say each model unya a minimum of 4. Unya below 4 to say 3.5, but the other one unya 6, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, the bomb your final average now above 4, but we fail it because one model no unya less than 4. All those because pass B1 for the purposes of the skilled migrant route I will say each model unya 4. When you know obeko ni BWF friend SMS sponsor management system. I don't know be issue course and I say from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock now on the air because you issue course a man for. What happens say within the course you will be a friend with defined course and undefined course. Defined course here you free outside of UK ever. And an undefined course ayo more UK. The entire difference woman say your undefined course na nipa no UK ubisa course na within 24 hours maximum within 3 days near mao course for undefined course usually na up to 8 weeks. Defined course usually up to 8 weeks. Undefined course up to 3 days. It could be more where nipa na nyene yi. But when your course ni nyina no I will say okoje visa esi u passport ni. Ho ana lawyer ebem na lawyer no be application na ma. Enti the fact say adwuma bi ama o certificate ne nkyerɛ sɛ wo de saa paper na yɛde ama wo na yɛfrɛ no COS no wo de bɛhyɛ wo passport no akoto plane ticket unfortunately no kutuka kra wontimi mfiri hɔ mma mbedu ha enti wo sɛ wo apply for visa na yɛde visa no ma wa na wo bedu ha either say yɛma wo 1 year yɛma wo 2 years yɛma wo 3 years yɛma wo 4 years and I yɛma wo 5 years after 5 years no wobɛnya indefinite leave deɛ ɛnni ka bebree wɔ saa de wei mu no sɛ wotumi de wo yere ba wotumi de wo baba enti sɛ odwuma bi afa wa o ba wotumi ɛfa wo yere mfa yɛma wo ɛnɛ a ɛkyena wobɛtumi aware ɛyere na wode naka ho ana eku na waka sɛ mɛhyia me yere foforɔ mepɛ sɛ me ne no ba mo a mowɔ ha students no nso no ana obi a wobɛtumi aso wo switch a wobɛtumi aware obi na wode na bɛka ho na mo nyinaa yɛama masetena it's as easy as ABC sɛ ɛyɛ woyɛ no competently a mo a mowɔ license no monyɛ very careful I keep saying this because the fact say ama license no nkyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ deɛ wopɛ biara ɛwɔ sɛ wo keep records ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ sure sɛ assessment na woyɛ no woyɛ wo follow law no ɔmo bɛba inspection a friend of compliance inspection so ɔmo ba compliance inspection it lasts anything from 2 hours to 6 hours yɛbɛhwɛ wo books mu nyinaa ahwɛ wo bank statement ahwɛ sɛ code no koraa wo code no yie nipa no mma adwuma a wonim sɛ ne yɛ report no wonim sɛ ne use SMS no ɛne ntina de bia mɛka sɛ lawyer yɛ ma wo anaa wa woyɛ ne yɛde ma wo a wonwie yɛ sure sɛ wo keep record yɛ sure sɛ wote deɛ woyɛ no ase ɛnyɛ sɛ wakɔgye obi sika use course nti ayɛ wo dɛ use ɔmo ba a yɛgye furu nsɛm a ɔmo a wagye ɔmo sika ɔmo yɛ adwuma ma wo nyinaa no ɔmo nyinaa yɛbɛpam ɔmo nyinaa na wakɔnya problem nti ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ very very careful because we need sponsorship license a ɔmo yɛ adwuma ma wo a ɔmo wɔ sponsorship way they can continue because yɛagye and I downgrade from A to B a it's also another problem nti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ very careful.
Okay, Uncle Ben. Yeah, that's it. Yes, I'm not we still have some few questions, but question back one will be there banner main kind of yenche. Into or say Uncle Ben and ya okay na obi so say say or no when ya or no bear man waba or ya bear ma when ya sponsor COS ma with tutme figana ediaba na afei no pese okofa ne yi no obisa se o se ne yire ne nso nya COS ana se ne ono no we nya nti no ne yire ne de ohia nti oye application akofa ne yire keke aba bacho sa na tie e na se ne yire ne ba ne yire no also o show bibi e wo fie mbia in terms of bank statements a few other things ono nso ana so ono nso tro English bi e wo level bi ana ansa na wa ba be ka ne ho bacho ne question no.
Well, the Nigeria was skilled migrant route, so dependent, and no one is a fan bag or
That's right.
Dependent, no dear. So what's nipa way ya me ba, nipa way ya me kun, nipa way ya me yerea, and no one is a fan bag or an application. Only English in yasem. A dear on no war another asem, I say ink or show, be a friend of maintenance money. But so was sponsor no ye A-rated or brofo bi ochro or say ye agege enterprise ye nursing home ya fa manyeti say obeye complex case manager manyeti ye staff or the yere kwadwotene wa eba kwadwotene wa ene manyeti omoba yebe mo baby atena for 1 month yebe mo aduane ana yebe hwe omo yebe sponsor omo for 1 month onya twere no pe wohia bank statement wohia English wohia accommodation eno ane se wafa wo bag once I am out COS no ku anya COS ana wo yere anya COS no eno ane se wafa wo bag wo potomanto ana wo trunk na matomo ticket once am visa na ye okay no namaba when English be ni asem the only time wobɛba English be a problem ne say wo switch it also wakoye skilled migrant no ana wo be English because obi wo ho mbedu ha na ware na say na ono afa ne baby na we nso afa ne baby
saa na tie ankoben ye da ase no nso no obi nso ubedu ha wie a na ukopa edwuma bi aya na edwuma mufo no nso ete bisa say yes ukru na no ba ye wo asetena obetumi aya edwuma na nso ye nso ye pese ehu say automate brofo ka brofo etie brofo eyi brofo ase a na na omo nso demand in English ne de ewo say obetumi adodge wo Ghana na obedu ha na ndwuma bi wo ho na ukoye a omo nso require into no eno a untimi endwane mfrim na yembia wati KT ed consult for nso nka omo di ho dwuma papa obetumi akontate omo na omo aboa wo saa nyoma no so ana se saa kwan no so anko ben ye da se ne etie ne se obi nso the question na fe de mo de ba me phone no direct pa o menkan o see good morning my father bought a house in the UK back in 1984, joint tenancy with another person. He passed away in 2020, leaving no will. The property has been passed to the surviving owner. My father's wife and his 30-year-old son reside in the house. My father's wife, that's my stepmom, has bought a court claim against the surviving owner to say she has not got a beneficial interest in the property. The current owner's beneficial interest is that she wants to claim the property for my father's other children, not for herself. Does the surviving owner stand a chance in court regarding having a beneficiary interest? Patron, the question, no, one funny di anka. Uncle Ben, minim say me bro for no tini na patron.
yeah manyati metiase asema waka no ohwa manim asesa hadwene mesremo Ghana for mama yan legal advice so woni obi koto dan a moye either common tenants and our joint tenants moye either tenants in common or joint tenants.
Okay.
So one tier hwe kra and fatu wadwim tenants in common. Tenants in common are far better saying joint tenants. Because tenants in common, no, say the word common actually no, obia holding a distinct interest in the property or share. And he said, Manyati, me know ye yandam for bear 40,000, Mr. Me bear 40,000, Tienya 80,000. Ye who property be a 200,000, a 2-bedroom. Yam pese about call high, obi down no akasi yentimi no aka futinti. You see a kotoya ya dine. What the 40,000 about? Me the 40,000. Ye wie conveyance na ye fill form. Ye free be TR1. And only a day transfer free nipa no to dine at the amaye. Ye wie de be register or land registry. I was say conveyance solicitor ana nipa na oyes ade no. Or true wom say manyati dear 50%. Me na usu me so me dear 50%. Enti ye tenants in common. A year any kun most often than not, omo hold property no as joint tenants. So who ko hold the property as joint tenant with obia onye unua onye oyere onye oba. Na mo ko hold no as joint tenants. Because moye joint tenants no, wo interest no is not defined. Enti se wo nipa no survival no fa property ni nyina. Enti sa case se wo papa ana ye ana oni obi to dan. Ana wo papa ni nipa no hold no as joint tenants. Ohene mesra owu ye ni nyina akọ. Wo ni tumi bia property no kọ. Se nipa no say na damfo, say ye ne enemy, say ye obi a oni ne nkasa, say ye den. Because a joint tenant no, owu nipa no inherit property no 100%. Enti fatu watrum when tie kra wo se na BWF ne Uncle Ben se me ni obi to property na nya mi kun ana me yere ana me ba me man se me wu obefa me property na ye pet tenants in common na obia share wo mu no ye define obia share wo
sa netie yɛda ase yɛnkɔ yɛn way no so and where you can say Facebook ne so dodo na the questions so aba ne deɛ mo mfrɛ mo bi say wa ha yɛ ne nyinaa yɛ yɛwɔ question baako nana ya we repeat two question more than 100 times me kan ama why I say good morning Uncle Ben, please I pay holding fee to estate. I presume you're trying to say estate agent and I say DB. Okay. I see I pay holding fee to estate, but I fail credit reference and they refuse to pay me my holding fee. What should I kindly do, please? Oh, much more than the Uncle Ben.
Yeah, manyeti, and internet de BIA mekano. That is the reason why I treat it topic. So what you are holding depositor. Holding deposit and say omunyi dino aim free advertisement or more advertising and famao. It's one send bit you holding deposit no. You sure say you could check with immigration or paper. You sure say or credit a fine. Because who fairly credit and now who fairly right to rent checks are. Unfortunately, no, with deposit no and back.
Eish.
Holding deposit usually will be about a week's rent. And yeah, more than a week's rent. It is a rent, I £1,000. Now almost a bit you are holding deposit of £1,000. Now almost cheat you. And just be mindful. So who could you holding depositor? Now your estate agent. Agreement I want to sign. Read the agreement in a year. Who bet me and negotiate? Who bet me and negotiate? But so one read it, one negotiate. Now who could you now who fail either right to rent because uni paper and now say credit checks are unfortunately no holding deposit no and bye. There's a difference between holding deposit and a damage deposit. Damage deposit here dear what the ama fear no so on keep now tenancy ni we are no do sika ama and not dear so one accuse you say what say bibia or what I was say sika ni nyina eba back at the end of the tenancy.
Sir, na o accuse you into no also o ko ho no se nia ye papa ye ne die no no twetwa photo se wo ho as evidence bibia wo fie bia keep record e ba ne se u tu awanka se wa se me watch e bo wall ho wa se me fridge wa se na wo de ne nyina a kire se na be ya wonsa be kan osika ye nhwe Anita ejepoma jampo Japan or say how true is that home office needs your consent before your dependents and kids can have their visa? How true? Nature say room will be na ekoso sa Uncle Ben. No correct. Say home office beji wo consent and sign on with dependents in kwala and I say no visa. I say amamu visa na mpacho.
Well, first of all, Japan my Eunice, and ono your midwife, but wabaha nansia. First of all, no, say wolf your application ama kolabia omunya parental consent, and a key. So who could never an hour year never you here consent because within the application, no. When all my information normally are fairly or course ISUS the same information that they fill my and oba until they don't need your consent. But oba there because I are calling I am here parental consent.
Oh, okay. Akosia Pia and so say I have pre-settled status as a spouse dependent on my Italian wife, both resident here in UK. Italian wife, Akosia Pia, Akosia, okay. Yo, Menkoso, I say, can I invite my mom and sister to live here permanently? Into the question, no.
Well, first of all, no, Akosia Pia, the bank, and as European, we move back Romoha. So we are dependent on an EU national. The bank and an EU national no move back. Umame, a family member, or sister, a extended family member. Almost time on the application, a trim, oh, my media. So, who kun our EU ni, and I want our EU ni, Obaha by 31st December 2020. Ubetime de Oba, ne woman, no papa, and one nana, and one nana, akoswaba, still, Ubetime de Omaba. But was so by 31st December 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, cause yo, away kwejo PSC. Away kwejo PSC. Osi manye. Please, how long does it take for course to be issued from home office? Uncle Bear account, and I want it. Uncle Bear, you repeat
Okay.
it, and I'm
Yeah.
back to the video now.
Course, no, there were two types of course. Obia course a COS, Certificate of Sponsorship. And then the certificate, nipa na wobeye adwuma ama wo no, we issue ama wo. Now, question will be and say, how long does it take the Home Office to issue course? Home Office ain't issue course. And your Home Office na issue. But nipa na oye business no, in certain instances no, in defined course instances no, ohia say Home Office be approval. First, no, yeah, within a day, even say you define your home office outside the bar. Within a day, none come their mind. But the CR, OBI apply. BTI, alata for businesses, bear for, and our friend, say you represent you. Now, businesses, no, be brave. BWF cry within the last 3 months, young cry at least about 10 businesses. Omunina in the health and social care. Obi answer is successful. It will be added in the power. It means a request in a dorsum. Enti, so we call your request now. We call SMS no so. Say a defined course. We yes, I may pay defined course for Uncle 4 ABA 5. A call more. A be almost say take it up to 8 weeks. But so much bizarre questioner because we defined course. I was say we share the entire person will be free outside there, but scar or the mano. At the entire audio be free. Normally, because of expansion and our staff turnover. Because care industry and him say about 150,000 vacancies. Almost because Canadian, you know, and Crawford come almost check no more jai. And today be our vacant. But I was our planning. Wouldn't mean case me pay 10 COS and our course. Now we won't justify. You have to justify it. Okay. But say internal and no a undefined course. I don't know your issue be 24 hours on the bema. And it varies between 2 months. It being so hours, days, not more than that. So we were UK, we are students now, we switch here and check when you course. So we were outside now, bar, it be 2-3 months because with everything home office, a check.
Okay. Nti no with everything home office no sesi no check sanity nti no say oh yeah application and I say oh the application afa home office be so and I say lawyer be so na pa pressure more say then na unti omonka everything home office na say check na mwenya abotre ma ho at least 2 months na 2 months ne ba na afide we hu na from ashase up to the end I will sabeka visa no mesrɛ enya 1 day job nti mo a mo ye interested na mo friend na mo fo say da be na me sabeka mesrɛ mo ani die mo ɛyɛ abotre na nso no bibia tutu kwan pepepe a won sabeka yo yenya odofo bi wa moma so patcho ye from say na wo ka se frɛ me ente nka midra wo
Hello,
moma so good morning,
hello,
Papa.
good morning, my name is Doctor. If I told me,
Adum.
Good. I know if I told you, question back.
Okay.
If I told we you now we application, not your refuse more. Not some of the court, then you have them moving. More winning court, more transfer for the card in the back. Or train or more bet you after an interview, and now say, young train ara some the card in the back.
Okay.
Well, so what we know appeal very unlikely some from an interview. But the DBI can say, I was so we are ready. So why your application it be almost me for information. I know in share your interview. You see it mean calls be brave on a daily basis and a weekly basis. Oh client we here and oh munchre we who are we then actually. Nina when I was so we are ready. But what we need appeal on there. I was some issue visa no
Yo, me pacho, me that's.
Yes, yeah, that's it, Papa. Yes, yeah, that's it. And my question back will be so I hate. And then the question it does where you, Japan, mean, count with the answer, my count with the, and I say, it should always be tenants in common, not joint tenancy. Ya follow foot to know why. Na ya call as a crab, Mammy Rita, Edding Chack, MI platform. So now, question, Mammy, if Mammy, if I'm a tongue catcher, what be say? What about if we are British citizen, bringing your mom and sister here, or bringing my sister and husband here? Not just a question, you'll be something say about the time involved now. You're the processing now, mobile ban, and no, be sadia, ain't no. Uncle Ben, and
Well,
also,
sir, we are a British. Or sister, no, mammy bet me a besrow, but wint me for a bet na. O mammy, sir, or situation be an age, and I are reinty, when you answer wo behena, and you'll bet me about by a very complex area. But our sister, and oh mammy, or bet me about visit, but wint me conform on bet na permanently. I just say be our parents, our difficulty be because of age, and I are rare.
okay. You, share question, when so. Oh, okay. I'm saying audio no cause. Good morning, Uncle Ben and Manye. I have a friend who is an EEA citizen and have 5 years in the UK. His wife, who recently got her EU citizen, has joined him in the UK. He wants to know how he can apply for the EU exit for his wife. Thank you. EU exit. Hey. Okay, Uncle Ben, but your question or no? Minim say no, no,
Well,
no.
yes, nipa no ye EU ni and EU ni dependent. Still, so I'm about before December 31st December 2020. Still, I'm betting me the abusuan aba. Ti say oh year by that date, I bet me the number. Oh, about me the number. Oh, my papa bet me. Wintimi fa wunu amba and any extended family member.
Okay. Yo, when so say good morning or Chayim, can someone on a 2-year student visa for postgraduate program switch to the care worker visa just after completion of the program? The one is already working as a carer to support himself whilst in school. Hey, what do you say?
Yes, yeah, yes, switch your mode be advice and say mama bit me a switch and a switch it because a normal a more definite route what they call just settlement at the end of a period, you know. Yes, bit me a switch it.
Yo, Uncle Baby, that was it. Oh, I dear, ya na emre so call. And not forgetting, you can say, Viana, ya the update kakrabi ebe to jainte no. Yamre aye be 11 na bo or say, Kotia be before for us. So, it's here for mobile. So, Munyan mean shamo na, Mumbo Modia, Stella, Monshe, na, Mquechi Chichina, ye whom. Senior Crawford and so a benefit on this thing. Tenancy, more right. When be also all right. Into say wouldn't poor or dear free lawyer, nebisa. Say me nyada me hundan be me pese me current. Quine ben na me faswa a beboa me na dachi me one quachim with fear hona. Ye be mouse I foot no na me did say a beboa. Ain't no Uncle Ben, ye better was in subium say you've two and suffer or waba abecheche yes na ye ba sorry and now so akwe Mr. We need demo update and I say bibi kakra obepe say yente ansana na me aduma ya say she next week.
Well, I mean, first of all, tenancy and a landlord and tenant relationship, you know, are usually fraught with difficulties. To the American say, so who kotena will be fee na nipa ne te ho a hu say or rights and ente say will be a who kotena fee bi na nira no ente ho. Two, so who kotena baby na nkrofo dodo te ho dada who say I was say nipa na who kotena ne fee no or ma prove say cancel enim say or the fee no a rent our man license. Three, so who rent a flat for fraud who say I was say we here gas safety certificate every year and EPC energy performance certificate. So we have certificates now more less than band E. I will say who say we so heating pa winter time. To be my bills na kosro. My fear run na on be loft insulation and as a cavity insulation. Onye na o improve efie no band no. The final one no so wo ko high dan you're sure so obey inspection. Obey take video shots. Obey take pictures. Obey sure say my year bibia your friend inventory. Bibia wo cap, curtain, bed, sofa, chair, dining table. Bibia wo be listed netwitwa no photo. The entire tesa say what you are holding what you are damage depositor. Now time no so na if you run say oba na me carpet no na ye mono chi o hwese na we tietia carpet no so ama carpet ni nyina apa na wetimi do foot a chen say oboa carpet no me ba hwe aha sanete we sanete we sanete osio oba na me wo eye fita sisi a obetena hwese oba ade crayon atworotworo ha also there be me ba ha me catch us a painti a one painti crayon we na wa hadada enini na what the aye na wajo deposit no so on ma wa raise dispute ekwa very likely someone will deposit be ma tiene we ana edi be jamo ha
Yo, Uncle May, that's it. Yeah, we na fe no be question about say o change if your color so na if you run say Debbie and your color we na be ma ntiti a hoka e de na obeye many other for aha na e de adwumedie no e be beba ewiye ye beda mo nyina ase se mo be kan ye ho na se ne ye no mama na ye fe nyame nhyira mo ye gidi say otena the community and the law e baso the best nyame ahoden na topic e beba no so saa na ebedi aboa ye nyina nyame nka ye ho da se ne ye bese ehia mediani maneti nyame nka ye ho have a lovely weekend na Monday maame na yie no ye nyina ye nkohwe bi me ma mo nyina bye bye
ye fair ma ye wo London ya ji abasobodie bebre ne ya redare e wo mransem mu eye legal services bi ti se family law matrimonial law immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWF dear, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nyeden kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kra wo ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi ti se child care eye abofrahwe mu awarja ye ho twuma mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso ye child care any family team no nimnia wo famu eweni ye wo brei mu enu ntine ye to ye mboase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu ye senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra wo pe advice ewo immigration sensem ho wo BWF Solicitors de ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho totoye any entry clearance visas family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre nunsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Ena memene dan so appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewa 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road London N15 4NP 793 Seven Sisters Underground nso a eye kwantie bi yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law wa advise local authorities official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law ho yie na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law